timeout called as the play clock had gotten down to 3 seconds. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Offense in a split backfield. Looking to throw, it's Vic. Buys time to his left. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Second down, going to throw it. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking. Fires downfield. Another incompletion on third down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense.
I do this, bye.
Giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Not always the old line. Sometimes those receivers want to get a jump on the snap count, and they'll move them back. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. So we're scoreless. Their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Out of bounds, and how about the job by this defense? Not on their watch. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Second look out. What? The fuck they talking about? He wasn't too close.
Taking another look just to confirm everything. The officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. This offense has it with really good field position. Running inside. It's Jackson.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
The Bulls have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. On the move. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for the edge. He'll toss it. Touchdown Bulls. How about this back staying on track and getting it out of the outside?
Boy, that was an illegal pass. I'll take it though.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Dropping back, it's Vic. On the move. On the move, he fires. That pass is incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeping his eyes downfield. Another incompletion on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting...
And they got a bit looking trash.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Shakes off the defender. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it in their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Bush is ahead. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the first down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for it on fourth down once. Like, they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult. This offense appears to be in an aggressive mode.
Straight ahead, it's Jackson. Gets away from one. He's got space. Brings him to the open. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Buckeye. Once he got some room, it was over.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Extra point here would tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. He marched 78 yards down the field, and he finished things off racing 53 yards for 6. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick. but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Looking to throw, it's Bailey. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Well, it's 3rd and long. They're trying to throw beyond the sticks to get the first down. What a great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, snagging it out of the air, and securing that interception.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Snap to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the right. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to that trip to the house. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt, when you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete to the right. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Bulls use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Fresh center downs going to the air. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. All the way back. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And nice vision by the linebacker, understanding and diagnosing the pass right away. Getting his eyes on the quarterback, breaking on the football, making the huge interception, and then taking it back to the high school days, man. In his glory days at the running back spot, running all the way to and scoring the touchdown.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. The Cowboys will kick off first, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Quick give. It's Smith. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. A little too anxious to get started on the outside, and that's a false start. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Saying from the gun on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
Job number one for a defense is to create negative plays, to create turnovers. How about this? Opening drive of the football game, getting the big turnover, setting your offense up in great position, and building some mojo. This defense, that is a picture-perfect start.
Great place to start for this offense. Quick give. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long
Definitely shit.